Hello and welcome to an episode of The Sims 2 with the Atterberry family, providing today post-commentary, because I'm an idiot. So first things first, I mean, I may be an idiot, but this lady here is an absolute moron. The entire time I was waiting for someone to get up, she was singing, blowing kisses, making annoying noises, so straight away Mike is going to go down there and tell her what's what. You cannot be doing that. You leave the gates open for a second and these idiots come in trying to show some talent, trying to do something. Mike's going to come down. He may be old, but he will tell her what for here. I don't know what she's doing. I'm going to tell her to shut up. Yeah, tell her. Tell her, Mike. And the disrespect. She keeps singing anyway, so we're going to tell her to stop again. So, yeah, basically, I'm an idiot. What I've done is, I have two computers now. I've got an old machine and a new machine. I use my new machine, recording off that for a bit. Switched to my old machine to play this because everything's set up for The Sims and Tiger was on the old machine. And I forgot to plug the microphone back into the old machine, so I recorded the video, I did commentate and everything, but the microphone was plugged into one bloody computer. And the MRS mod doing me a favour there, rerouting her. It was an unroutable sim. I don't know why the gate was open, but in whatever time that is, I can't read the time. I'm having to use the preview window in my rendering software here. So I can't really read anything, so whatever that says, I don't know. And then we're going to set out a certificate here. And I noticed that we've got Polly and Mike and Troy's stuff in there still. There's a picture that they had still on the drawer there, the dresser, whatever you want to call it. Same with that, I think that's Troy's charisma certificate. I think he might like charisma. I don't think Mike has. I think it's close. I think that's Polly and Troy's school diplomas. Obviously their picture there too. So we kind of just yeet it off the wall. Bit disrespectful, but it's fine. See, normally, what I do in these saves where I play is like multiple generations, I'll get a portrait of each one and I'll keep their certificates in like a Hall of Fame type of thing, but I've not done it for this one. Being a painter didn't really fit Troy or Polly, I didn't think. And, I mean, Eve can paint now, technically, but it's a bit late now. But I normally have one person who has the age freeze potion. I just have them always painting the portraits and sculptures and that. They chronicleize every member's life. So right now I'm going to go to the toilet, take care of his needs. And Emily's going to get lucky here. There's going to be another snow day. Now, I do send him to school anyway, but the game's like, nah, you can't do that. So Mike, going to the toilet. I'm hoping it's not another snow day, because we need to get her to grade A, but it is snow day. But as you'll see in a minute, I do send her to school anyway, because it does actually let you do it, but you get there, then it doesn't do anything. They kind of get kicked out, I think. See? I'm like, oh, you can still send them to school anyway, so I'm like, take a bath and we'll send you to school. Eve's up now, met the bed. Mike wants to woohoo with Eve again, I can see that. I'll work on that in a bit. But first, he's hungry. Mike needs his food first. You're going to go in the shower and the toilet, but the other way around. And we're going to enjoy a nice warm bath in this cold weather. Before being sent to school by our parents who don't seem to understand that it's snow day and you can't do that. And apparently it's their 1 year anniversary, even though they've been married for ages, so I don't know what that's about. Did they get married when they were young adults? They must have. I think I got married and then had a kid. I might have done it like right before their birthday, or at least Mike's birthday. I don't remember now. It's been over a year. So Mike there, nearly choking on his own food. Well, that's not his own food. That's the Sphere of Destiny. Could have been a very, what's the word? Very dark meaning. That's not what I was looking for, though. The cake on the floor, we'll stick it back in the fridge. We have every food possible here. And now Mike wants to woohoo, so he's going to try his best here. And do a bit of flirting. Eve's quite flirty herself, so she's normally quite receptive. Outside, the mailman's trying to get in the house, not having that. The gate is closed. The mailbox, I'm sure, full of gifts from people trying to flirt with us even though we're married. And they're loyal. Neither of them are cheats. Though Eve does try now again to be a bit flirty on the side. But she has got the flirty trait, so it's no surprise. Mike trying to work his charms. His new outfit. Oh, his pyjamas. He's retired now, can do what he wants. So then a phone call comes in and ruins it. I try and save it, but immediately ends the conversation. So now it goes from very alluring back to flirty. Even Mike more work to do now. And the worst part is that phone call was probably from someone going to flirt with him and ask him out on a date. I'm not sure why it does that. Is it because I think everyone by default gets a dating profile before unless you turn it off. And I think if that stays on, maybe they'll call you. I've not tested it. I've noticed Emilie can't go to school, so I'll bring her home. I won't leave her in the snow all day. And Mike, I think, finally decides here to just go for the Hail Mary, the dip kiss. That always gets it to extremely irresistible. If you can pull it off, your partner's gonna do anything you want. The Sims will love that move. Emilie on her way back running to drive in the snow. A newly qualified driver, not the best weather to drive in when he's still inexperienced, but it's fine. There's no car crashes in The Sims, nothing can go wrong. Mike and Eve are about to enjoy a jolly good time in the sheets. Emilie, just going to stay out of the way and get some food. So far, so good. We've had an annoying woman outside trying to, impress the celebrities, trying to get, maybe scouted. Even though Mike and Eve are technically 4-star celebrities, but they don't really care about it. They're not like Troy. They mainly got it just because Troy was a 5-star, so, the famous kids, effectively. Well, Mike is anyway. He's married to him. Emilie's only a 2-star, though, so we'll see what she does about that. Will she try and increase the fame, make a name for herself, or will she not care either? We'll find out as the game progresses. Even I'm curious to know that one, because I don't even know if I'm doing it or not. Like, Mark, I had a solid plan as soon as he was born. Emilie, I'm still not sure. I'm kind of winging it. Like, Mark was always going to be World Adventures, so the tournament. Emilie, I just don't know. I know I'm going to do a university life with her. And with this vampire kid that's come out of nowhere. Like, I'm not joking, like, her romantic interest... I checked the city in the editor for teenagers. I couldn't find any. Unless it was a kid that was just younger than her. But I'm sure I looked for kids. I couldn't find any. I don't know. It is what it is. But now it's time for a family workout session. Oh, you know it. Mike has seen what happens when you just lay around all day with Troy, with his father. He doesn't like it. He will now have a laziness and inactivity in his house. Neither will Eve, because she's also quite active as well. She's a super spy. You have to be quite athletically fit to get through the traps. And of course, there's a police officer. Before that, we'll make sure Emilie joins in too. That kid stays fit, that's the rule. Eve will join in a second. See, I know this because we recorded it. Not a great video for the recording to not, for me to be an idiot, because this is 35 minutes long. It's like one of the longest Sims 3 sessions ever. A far cry from back in the day when it was just Troy, where to lengthen the video I had to do 2 days just because I cut a lot of it out. I think even then they were 35 minutes long, or like 20 minutes, because I cut out the work section, because obviously I wasn't doing anything, and then the sleeping as well. But now, because Mike and Eve are going out of town a lot, enjoying their lives, it will lengthen the video, because they only get back when Emilie gets up, so I'm recording a full-blown day. There's always something going on. You see in a bit, I kind of lose track of everything, just because the rendering takes forever as well, so it slows things down as well, which makes this video longer. I'll have to move this to my new PC at some point soon, just to see if that has an effect. Here we go, Emilie in the yellow. No, Eve in yellow, Emilie and Mike in blue. I think I know these characters. I basically made them, didn't I? These are unique to me. No one else has these characters. The only one that isn't unique is Bully. He starts off in the game. Eve I created because there was just no adults for him to flirt with. So created someone who was like similar to him, like a similar background with a police transfer as a storyline. And at this point, I think I'm looking for her romantic interest. Oh, no. I'm looking for places to visit, because we're scouting for business opportunities. Really, it's just an excuse for them to get out of town. But, you know, the scene is quite responsible, you know what I mean? So they've got to have a story like, oh, they get drunk all the time. You know what I mean? Midlife crisis, end life crisis, nah. Got a lot of money, and they want the best future for their daughter. So they're going to invest it in a few places. Make some money on the side. And of course, if she moves or anything, she can also sell it. Just checking they haven't got any money to pay me, unfortunately. This is where post-commentary kind of hurts, because I know what I pick in the end. Whereas in live, you can see what I'm actually thinking. Tiger Woods, you get away with it, because in Tiger Woods, for those that don't watch it, I just kind of explain what I'm thinking and what I'm trying to do. Post-commentary, I can also do that, whereas The Sims relies a lot more on live commentary, I think. Like when something outrageous happens, and the live reactions can just be really funny sometimes. So if I know it's coming, I can't fake it. Emilie's gonna call her romantic interest, whose name I don't know. I don't know his name yet. It's a double barrel name, that's all I remember. He's a vampire. That's that. It's just a vampire kid, to me, to be honest. I can't read that. I can't read that. It's too small. At this point, see, my aim here was to get them in an actual relationship, but I think for teens you can't do that. Unless the relationship isn't high enough. Yeah, I find him in the snow. Somehow on the phone. He's clearly not on the phone. The game is a lie. But the idea is, as he does his homework in the snow, because that makes complete sense. Funnily enough, I don't think that's the first time that's happened either. They kind of just randomly do their homework in the most random places. Mike noticing Emilie's kind of skipping out the workout a bit. He's not too happy about it, but they're finished anyway. He'll let it slide this time. Next time, though. Next time. Next time you're up on the TV yourself, and you better hope you don't get electrocuted. So they break the TV. If this was Troy, he would be freaking out. I think at this point they realise Mike's actually got a cold, so doing this is not great. But he will be fine. She's a tough cookie. She can also get the job. It's fine. So Evie's going to keep painting. Emily's going to visit her romantic interest, who I think at this point is still at the diner. So I send her to the diner. This guy's just chilling in the snow there, doing his own work. I mean, fair play to the kid. Fair play. If you can pull that off, the discipline for that is insane. You're mad. You're mad, but fair play. So Mike, I think, does he have max handedness? If he doesn't, he isn't far off at all. He has high handedness. He might be maxed out, to be fair. I think there was a period where he kept winning everything, because that was his main hobby for a bit. Let's fix the TV, easy enough. Need the toilet again. Emilie with her car. I nearly said Eve. Emilie with her car. Gonna drive to the diner. In the snow. Oh, great camera work, Joe. Great camera work. Come on. Even I've got to shame that one. That was terrible camera work. What are you on about? What are you doing, man? Past me, you're an idiot. You can't plug a microphone into the right computer and you can't even work a camera. What's wrong with you? You've been doing YouTube for what, 6 years at least? I've lost track. I've lost track. And you can't even... What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Oh well. So Emilie's going to visit his house. Thankfully, I know where he lives now. That's not a threat, I promise. Unless he messes with Emilie, then that is a threat. Mike will be down there, or Eve will be down there. He will regret it. But for now, it's all cool. It's all cool. He wants to practice chess, but at this point, I think I decide to head out of town now. Eve finishes her painting. I think I'm trying. Yeah, she has a wish, doesn't she, to max out her painting, so that's why I'm painting with her a lot. To be fair, painting and writing, if you get good at it, you can get a lot of money out of it. Why did they get 700? Oh, right, because I sold the painting. I was confused. So at this point, I'm trying to get into the bloody... there it is. Trying to get into the building, but it wouldn't render. I'm confused because he hasn't let me in. But there we go. So yeah, I tried to get them as boyfriend and girlfriend, but it won't let me do it. So either you can do that as teens, or the relationship isn't high enough yet. I'm not sure. I know not everything's available as a teen romance, because obviously they're teenagers, but I thought it could be boyfriend and girlfriend at least. I'll have to look that up for next time, just to be sure. Obviously, Troy was an adult when I started as him, and then Mike didn't get a romance at all until he was an adult, because there was no teenagers either. I'm not exactly convinced that he's been there the entire time, though. Part of me thinks he was spawned in for the prom. If this progresses the way I get control of him, I'd be curious to see what his parents are. So he's going to greet her and then just read a book. I mean, that's just rude. Straight away, I don't like this guy. I've got to be honest. I don't like this guy. Emily likes him. I don't. Your girlfriend comes over, you know, you're into each other, and you just set out your book when she gets in there. Like, come on, dude. She's approaching you. She's making it easy for you, mate. Ridiculous. And so Mike and Eve, once again, going to go out of town. Maybe this is Mike's inner Troy finally coming out. Troy likes to go out of town a lot as well. Maybe this is just Troy finally rubbing off on Mike. Mike's inner Troy. So we're just going to check his single first. As he's standing in the void of the floor as it doesn't render. He is single. She's happy about that. I'll sign as well, because if you can get a relationship boost if they match. And here comes the multi-sim management here. So once that, I'm going to go to the Brightmoor. I think I end up picking. I can't read it. I think it's the Brightmoor. And then we're going to try and zoom back in, and then it takes forever to render. So the signs don't match, but it's fine. Can do a bit of flirting. Emily doesn't mess about here. I mean, Eve is quite the flirt herself, to be fair, so maybe she just picked up a trick or two from her mother. Who knows? Yeah, I'm not sure how teddy bears can be, you know, flirtatious in any way there, but whatever works. Just making sure that Mike and Eve aren't there yet. What do I pick here then? Come on. A hug? Was that yeah, it was a hug. Okay. I just about managed to read that one. What's mad is that we're barely halfway through the episode. Normally there'll be like 5 minutes left. There's a good 15. It's because it goes on long, like the last long episode. Because Emilie wakes up when Mike and Eve get back, and I'm caught between two locations, so they're rendered. You know, you get this. I have it pause a lot, so I don't just lose control of the other situation. See, what you doing, game? You had that rendered in and then got rid of it. Like, shouldn't the RAM help with this? I mean, I'm not a computer expert, but shouldn't the RAM at least store some of this information? Because it's not like I'm going through every building. It's 2 buildings. Well, I think this is a 32-bit game, so it might be limited how much RAM it can actually use, which might be the problem. It's a shame the Sims 4 they didn't just try and make a better version of this, to be honest. I prefer the Sims 3 to the Sims 4. The Sims 4, even though I know what I've done is so it's optimised better, but it just feels like a step back. Like the open world of the Sims 3, I just prefer, despite its flaws. For a second, the vampire kid was invisible, but you can't escape. I think this is the kiss. Yeah, it is. You can't escape the kiss. Emilie moves in for the kill. She's got your track now, mate. She knows what she wants, so she's going to get it. They hit it off at the prom the next day. They share her first kiss. Moving quick. No need to either, there's no other competition. They're literally the only 2 teenagers in town, I think. There's quite a few kids now. I've seen the message from the NRAS mod, but that's basically it. I do occasionally go into Edit Town just to see, where everybody is type of thing, so I can keep a track on it. Helps mainly with the planning, so I know there's like a bunch of, I've got a teenager, there's a bunch of teenager Sims, I can work with that. If there isn't any at all, or like very few, then I might have to, come up with alternate plans. Like I did with Mike. There's some more low-key behind-the-scenes information if you're interested. So here, we get a bit outraged. See, I want to go in the hot tub. I want to chill, have a drink, chill in the hot tub. That's what they want. That's what they want. There's a problem there. I think that should say 3-star minimum requirement. Mike and Eve are 4 stars. They meet the requirement because they're too bloody cheap to hire a security guard. They can't get in because no one's there to let them in. And they put the security guard that they do have on the door that doesn't have any entry requirements. So poor management and the cheapskates. So straight away, this investment's already like, ooh, no. Very disappointing there for Mike and Eve. I mean, personally, they should just walk through. I mean, you got the bartender there. You're paying her for nothing because no one can get in the bloody room. A complete waste of money. And we don't want a fixer-upper. Oh no, we want an establishment that will make money straight away. We have the cash. We can buy anything we want. I mean, we can't buy one thing, but we can buy one establishment that we want. We want the best. None of this crap where they can't even afford the correct security guard. They put the one they've got on the wrong door. But they won't let this bother me. They're a lot more open-minded than I am. They're a bit more patient. I'd be like, nah, let's go somewhere else. This is not a good, investment, but maybe it's just a cover. They just want to dance everywhere. And that's what they're going to do. The shadow box. That little bit of frustration from that incident. Then dancing right away. We are in the late night time. I might as well explore it again. It's been a while. Obviously, Troy went around. They're trying to get as much star points as he could, celebrity points, whatever you want to call it. Emilie's back home. She's going to go to the toilet and then just go to bed. See, this is where it would normally end, but there's an extra 10 minutes because we stay out for so long. Mike and Eve know how to party. And they have a lot of energy. Like her bar's only halfway down. And Mike, despite his age, showing some good dancing moves. He ain't lost a step just yet. And I think she might be the woman from earlier, but I don't think she is. But I think that was my thought at the time. I was about to have a go at her. I didn't catch it. I think it was at Deirdre. Ironically, she might actually be the coming here at some point. I recognise the name, unless that is her name. And I'm wrong, but yeah. I can always check the full-blown video when it's done. I think I'm checking her. I might be checking her star ratings. I think I checked her star ratings at some point because I get mad that I can't get in, even though I'm better than the 3-star and call them cheap. I've just kind of got ahead of myself. I couldn't resist. I'm still mad at that. Still mad. Very triggering. I've got to be honest. So Mike is going to get a pizza because he's hungry. I was about to say he's going to get a drink, but he gets a pizza instead. See, look how little there is to do. The other guests aren't doing anything. One is dancing, the other two just don't know what to do because it's so barren. She's just going to take a photo of Mike having a massive pizza instead. Paparazzi scum just be like, oh, look at Mike fast eating on this pizza. They're like, no, it's for all of you because we're nice. But the paparazzi just saw it back on her face. Tell the world we peed ourselves. Like, why did Emilie pee herself? Seriously, stupid idiots. Not as stupid as the people that believe that crap, but there you go. Stupid press for stupid people. Mike and Eve, I'm going to enjoy the pizza. And the zombies have arrived. They all try and get into the VIP section. See, here I didn't recognise. I don't remember seeing them before. Or him for that matter. Like, they're new to me. I've not seen them before. I think they have single names as well. There's quite a few late that have got single names, which means they may have been added in randomly. Most of the OGs from this town have got the barrel names because the Mass mode defaults to that when they get married. So anyone that's got like singular names, I think have been added by the mod. That's why the teenager, the vampire kid, because I don't know his name, that's all it's called right now, the vampire kid. That's why he confuses me, because he has a double barrel name, which would indicate that he is a kid from one of the OGs, one of the original characters from this town. So I don't know how I've missed that when I've checked. But there it is. So yeah, the zombie's coming in. He's going to get attacked by it. I'm like, you know what? You got a security guard. That's a zombie in anyway. What's the point? Establishment is not run very well. We got to leave. And I think here I'm deciding where do I go to next because this place is trash. I don't like it. I was going to go to the gym. I'm like, buying a gym makes complete sense. They're both, you know, fitness freaks, shall we say. That's kind of degrading, isn't it? You know what I mean? They're into athletics. They'll work out a lot. They both have to for their job. Well, at least Mike did have to for his job. He's obviously retired now. He had a collapse on his final day. It was just like, not for me anymore. And then, rather conveniently, he's just like, oh, I've got work to do. Which I just think was really just a way to get out. She's like, you take me out on a date, you take me here, and then to the gym. That makes no sense. I'm going to work instead. I'd rather be at work. Mike, maybe losing his touch a bit. The unfortunate life of a spy / police officer. Got going at 1 in the morning. So Mike, now on his own, It's like, you know what? I'm not ready to go to bed. I'm still young, damn it. I'm staying out. I'm going to the bar. So he's going to go to the dive bar across the street. It's going to prove his youth by running in the snow. That's how hardcore he is. That's how young he is. Taxi, car? Nah. We're running there, mate. We're running there. Yeah, he ain't past it yet. I don't know. Is that when it's closed? Is that saying it's closing? I don't know. I think that message came up at some point. I don't know if that was it. So Mike's gonna go into a hotspot, to be fair. But I think this place has the same amount of people as the Brightmoor. Max tired, but he ain't that tired. Emilie's already stuck on while this is happening. Naturally, this one's going to try and hit on Mike again, as always. He's going to order a drink. Take in the local acoustic, the local ambience. It's the local ambience, the ambience of the place. Nice, nice chill feel. A lot better. Get a band in here. You got dance. You got the shuffleboard thing. You got a few arcade machines. You got lifetime points to spend. You can't ask for more. Here I'm explaining how I don't want to use those two rewards. I usually do in my private playthrough, shall we say, my off-camera ones. I'll get someone the age reach potion while they're young, and then I'll have them kind of like write books about each character and paint them and that. Well, I think here do I go for attractive in the end? I get inheritance. I know that for one of them. Like when you're in the late game with a sim, all of this is just kind of useless because they're not really doing anything. They're kind of just hanging about, enjoying retirement. So you might as well just get the cash. When you're the other attractive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I go with inheritance for the last 30k. Oh no, I get myself seduction. No. I think that's just a case of I might as well spend it, and he tends to be good at it. Like, Eve has never shut him down, so he's clearly got some skill in the art of flirtation and seduction. So it makes sense as a character to get it, and I might as well spend his lifetime points. I'm not going to do else with them. Your greystone you get at the end depends on how many lifetime happiness points you've earned, but it's not how many you got left, it's just your lifetime total. That's where you can view it when you hover over the chest thing, whatever it is. And at this point I'm like, oh yeah, it's been a while since I checked anyone's lifetime points, so I'll have a look here. So Eve being a bit younger than Mike, I'd go for the fireproof homestead. In theory it buys me a bit of time for Emilie if I want to get that with her as well. And what else do I get for Eve here? Ah, yeah, it's the one for painting. Extra creative, there we go. Did I not do Emilie's lifetime happiness there as well? Or did I do it and not notice? So I'm highlighting something with the mouse, like, what am I talking about? I don't remember. There, she you know what I mean? That's knocking against the bar. Like, they've got a poor mixologist there, dropping the drink. Dropping Mike's drink, he's scouting the place and she does that. It's not great. The club had a strong start. He liked the start, but after that, it's like, It's a hot spot today, but tomorrow, word gets around, she's smashing glasses and being an idiot. Is it going to stay that way? See, look, he's paying attention. Can she do a better job this time? He's judgmental eyes. He's going to try talking to her. Is she sociable? Does she hang out with the customers? She is just not having it, though. She's just trying to like play him off, but she's like, oh, please shut up. Please shut up. I've got an order to take. He's not too pleased about that. He's going to enjoy his drink. But this time, the mixologist does a lot better. See, I'm praising. I know. I remember praising her. I'm like, oh yeah, she's actually doing a decent job. Maybe I was a bit harsh. Maxing enough, I think. He's gonna go to the toilet. He's gonna inspect the toilets now. Are they clean? Does this establishment keep clean toilets? So then meander his way over there. She freaks out at the start of a celebrity. He's just like, oh great, not again. Don't want to deal with any more annoying fans, even though I'm just basically some real famous director's kid. And he decides, yeah, you know what? The urinal's alright, but how about the actual stall? I'll use that instead. Expecting the cleanliness, and I bet he doesn't wash his hands. No, because it's time to go home. Okay, that's on me. That is actually on me. To be fair. Okay, Mike, you're forgiven. That's on me. That's on me. I apologise. I was about to judge you for not being clean, and it's my fault. So I apologise. Oh, was that it closing? Then something breaks, but I don't know what. Oh, I've just seen it in the corner. There was a ghost about in the hot tub, wasn't there? I just saw that in the corner of my eye on the screen. I think there was a ghost at the hot tub and they'd broken the hot tub. I think that's what just happened. I didn't see that when I was playing. I've just seen that now, though. I thought the other noise was aliens. Maybe it was the ghost. It's the thing when you have the graves at your house. There's always a ghost about. Yeah, there's a ghost there. Look, I didn't even see that. Is he bullying the snowman? What's he doing? That's Troy. I've got it saved here. It might still be about Mike stopping early. I mean, I don't know what he's playing at. I have it saved. I can see who it is. I think that's Troy. He built a snowman so he can haunt the snowman. Okay. And Emilie's already up because it's silly enough for her to get up apparently. I thought to go back to bed because I think she's bugged out and got up too early, but no, she's actually fully energized. I didn't realise. Oh no, never mind. I just thought to make the bed. For now, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time for my Let's Play The Sims 2 with the Atterberry family.